Hey, so shares not knowing the way here out at Spiritual Ranch. Sitting here just smoking one, having a cup of coffee, taking a break. Been here working on digging up some beds here for the carrots. I'll do carrots right here. It's a hill. It's hard to tell in the video there, but you can see it's kind of hill. There's that sheep. You put him in the freezer. But yeah, I was sitting here digging up these beds, getting ready to plant my garden and everything, And I always think about it, right, whenever I'm planting garden, how the human being, we used to be we're real fragile in the forest, compared to all the other animals and stuff out here, or like the trees or anything else, in the forest. Like, it's made to live in the forest, the human being, we come with no clothes, man. Like, our skin don't protect us like that and shit, And so, it's a real scary place for us out there when it was all like big lizards and all that crazy stuff, nonsense, because like we were not apex predator, we were prey, And so the human being, in order to become the apex predator like we are today, to be so dominant on Earth, in reality, we had to use some real sneaky stuff and like some real manipulative ploys, and we had to manipulate everything, like that's been our gig. We got a thumb and we got our brain, so we manipulate our environment. Like, if we're cold, we make clothes, we figure out a way to take from something else on God's green earth and use that to keep us warm, because we're ingenuitive is what they call it, but at the same time, that could be conniving, and that makes me think a lot about the spiritual warfare that we all experience nowadays, because it seems so low down and so conniving. It's so dirty, it's like, how could people be like that? But it's like, you gotta think about it. It's almost like it's ancient trauma that we're trying to heal, The only reason, we had to be kind of like backstabbing and manipulative and rely on like conniving stuff, because we didn't have the strength to overcome a lot of the obstacles that we had to overcome without being that way manipulative, And so, but the problem is that kind of behavior, eventually, is that it's backing us into a corner here. And now we're trying to pit it against each other because we don't have the same kind of predators and stuff after us. Our environment has become kind of soft, and so now we just attack each other with that same kind of shit, and so I think we should just keep it to planting carrots and do a lot less of this spiritual warfare and just the manipulations, the lying, the cheating, the chasing the money, the greed, the politics, the big government, all this bullshit, man. It's leading us down a path that we don't want to go down, because now we're turning our strength, which has always been kind of a weakness, against ourselves, And that's really showing. 255. Peace out.